Well, good morning, everybody. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me once again. It is a gorgeous morning in Edinburgh. It is Tuesday. We had a lovely Easter weekend. Not the best weather, but even so, the celebrations and festivities, personally for me, were beautiful. I had a lovely, lovely time. And then yesterday, I got to have a day off and just relax, not really do anything. So I'm feeling pretty good. Got a busy week ahead, so today I'm heading for a staycation here in Edinburgh with Nathan. So a few people did comment on some of the recent videos, when are you going to be doing a trip with Nathan again? We miss him. And I've missed him too. So we're going to be doing a staycation. First off, we're going to a place called 100 Princes Street, which is a new hotel in the very city centre of Edinburgh, about 10 minutes walk from here, from my house. And this is a beautiful kind of townhouse hotel, and you're going to see, because I'm going to take you around, but it's very unique. It's got amazing views of Edinburgh Castle. So we're going to be one night there, and then we are getting on the train tomorrow, and we're heading up towards Glasgow in a country house called Crossbasket Castle, yeah. So we're going to go there. That is more of a country house vibe. So two very different things. We've got a city break and then a countryside break. So we're doing one night tonight at 100 Princes Street and then one night at Crossbasket Castle. So we're going to have a few nights together. We always have the best time. So I'm going to take you along with me. I've just finished packing. Even though it's only 2 nights, I've got a medium-sized suitcase because I don't like to have a big heavy bag that I have to haul around. I'm going to have to walk up to 100 Princes Street now so I can roll my little case, and it's got all of my laptop, all of my chargers, everything that I need for filming, and my camera for taking pictures. So, yeah, better to have my little suitcase rather than lugging a big bag around. So yeah, we're going to go, and it's going to be a lovely, lovely time. So before we head off, I thought I'd show you my outfit today. I'm wearing this white button-down shirt. This was custom made for me when I lived in Dubai. I've got about 3 of these and they've lasted really well and they fit like a glove. So I've got that, and then I've got this Uniqlo kind of camel-coloured jersey knit, and then I've got these jeans which are from H&M. Yeah, I really like H&M denim at the moment. It fits really well, and I didn't have to have these adjusted because they're a small size. I've got my Cartier tank watch on, if we can see that. Yep. Then for my fragrance, I've got Ormond Jane Vanille d'Afrique. This is a beautiful, really wonderful vanilla. I'm almost out of this now, but it's not too sweet, and it's got this very powdery beauty about it. It's really, really gorgeous. Gorgeous. Then I'm just going to clip my microphone here. I've got this barn jacket from Uniqlo. Now that the weather is so lovely, you can start to make the layers a little bit thinner rather than being a thick, heavy coat. Let's take this off. And then I've got my Strathbury bag, hobo bag. So that is my outfit for 100 Princes Street, casual in the city. Let me know what you think. I almost forgot, and my sunglasses, because I wear sunglasses every single day. These are Celine. I love these. The model is, I'm not sure, it doesn't say. But I can link these if everybody wants to check them out, because people do tend to like them. But they need cleaning. Okay. There we go. All ready. Feel like a real influencer. So welcome to 100 Princes Street. On Princes Street, directly facing Edinburgh Castle. It opened in 2024 and is part of the Red Carnation collection, known for very polished, almost theatrical hospitality. The entire concept is built around Scottish explorers and heritage, layered into every detail from the fabrics to the artwork. So before I start unpacking and making the room a mess, I thought that I would give you a tour. Now this is the Castle View suite. Nathan has a fireplace suite, so we wanted one of each so that we could share the differences. So Nathan's has a view of the back of Princes Street, but he has a fireplace which is quite nice, and mine doesn't have a fireplace but it has a view of the castle. So let me flip this around and show you. So there is the castle, Edinburgh Castle, and when you zoom out of here you get to see this beautiful room. It is giving Ralph Lauren vibes. You can see all the artwork, very country chic. The walls are actually tartan fabric. Really beautiful when you press into them. Watch this. Focus. You see? Fabric walls. Quite cool. Focus again. Lovely antique furniture. Very traditional. The whole place feels kind of like being on a ship, and they've gone with that vibe. You can see that's very ship-esque, those doors, and if we go out into the corridor in a minute, you get to see how it's like that. But yeah, a beautiful, cozy, comfortable room. The bed looks very comfortable as well. I'll be looking forward to having a good night's sleep. Let's go into the bathroom. Nice, elegant bathroom with all of the marble. Great lighting in here, just getting ready. Lots of fluffy towels. And the shower is in the bath. So yeah, beautiful room. Very elegant. And then I'll take you out into the corridor. And you can really see that it's like being on a ship. You see? Wow. And Nathan's room is right at the very end there. I'll take you to see his room soon. So this is the Isabel suite. This is one of the larger suites here at 100 Princes Street, and this is very decadent. Look at these green velvet walls. And we've got the Murano glass mirrors. Those are so chic. And then look at that closet, that gold. Wow, that's so, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I love those hurricane lamps on the Empire style commode. Really beautiful. Very sumptuous. And then you've got these very tall windows and a great view of the castle again. Pretty spectacular. And a lovely, lovely day here in Edinburgh too. What I like most about this room, I think, is the bathroom, which is quite a nice surprise when you open the door here. Look at the size of this. All white. And what I really like, which I think is very clever, is to have these windows so that you've got natural light in here, and it's done so beautifully. Great. So, we're just having a bit of lunch in the beautiful area here. Nathan has a toasted sandwich, and I've got a Caesar salad. This is the starter portion, which is enormous. Glad I didn't have the main. But yeah, looks delicious. I'm quite hungry actually. So in the evening at 6 p.m, we had the most fascinating whiskey tasting experience with this wonderful man called Dario, who was just so passionate about whiskey, and it was just so lovely to learn about whiskey and try a few different varieties to see how your palate can handle them. So we're just having dinner now. Hello, Mr. Rollinson.
I'm back.
Everybody's missed you.
Oh, it's wonderful. She didn't let know I'm slightly merry because I had my lovely wine and a lot of
whiskey.
Whiskey taste, and I had 5 of those and it was delicious. But I'm kind of going to sleep. But it was a wonderful memory, wonderful experience.
Look at Edinburgh Castle.
It's a beautiful castle.
And we've got some smoked salmon and some potato skins and 2 glasses of rosé Sancerre. This is quite a beautiful atmosphere. So yeah, we're gonna have our dinner now and enjoy. It's been quite a busy day, and I've been trying to film as much as possible. Just arrived at the next place, Crossbasket Castle. I don't know why I'm finding it so difficult to say this one. We were supposed to get the train here, but then we missed the train because it took forever to get our luggage. And so we got an Uber here. Just arrived. And there are 2 parts to this hotel. So it's the original building, which is the older one, which is quite classic. And then this is a new building. So this has been designed to be more Art Deco in style. So I will show you both. I like this room. It's big. It's all brand new, so everything's fresh, and the bathrooms are beautiful. This is a massive room, so it's comfortable and nice. I do like the elegance of the older building as well. So yeah, quite tired. I haven't slept properly for probably a month. I wake every single night at around 3-4 a.m. and then I can't get back to sleep. It's becoming an issue. So there's definitely something going on that I need to fix. So I'm really exhausted. I feel so tired, and it's difficult when you have to get on with the day and do your thing. But I'm hoping that what I'm planning to do tonight is I'm not going to have any wine, because I think that doesn't help when you're at these places and you're drinking alcohol. That can keep you awake. And then, so I'm not going to have any wine, and then at around 9 p.m. I'm going to put my phone down and not look at it. I'm going to take a hot bath, have some tea, and hopefully I will have a bit of a better sleep. I'm not expecting that I'll sleep all the way through, but maybe just a little bit of a better one. I'm quite tired. Yeah. I'm quite hungry as well now, so I'm going to have some lunch. And I will share with you whatever is interesting at this place. So I always think that I'm going to do this kind of vlog, a beautiful vlog, and then it always depends on where you are. Sometimes it's not what you expect, or it won't be very interesting for you. So I will share the trip. Maybe we have a catch up with Nathan and see how this turns out. But it's a nice place. So this is the Crossbasket Castle original hotel, and this is the entrance hall. I love the staircase, so grand, and the interiors are quite lovely too. This very calm, neutral interior. And so I'll show you around. Okay, it's quite a lovely evening here at Crossbasket Castle, and about to go for dinner now. So I thought I would show you my room so you can see how different it is compared to the rooms in the main house. Now, disclaimer, this is my room as I've been living in it for the last few hours. I've got ready, I've relaxed. So it's not completely tidy, but that's okay. You're going to get to see the real Nicolas Fairford. I've got quite a big terrace here. They're building a spa here now, so that's why this view is like that. But you can hear the river running in the background. Let me go through. And this is the room. So it's quite big. It's very Art Deco. I was laying on the bed earlier doing some work and my laptop's there. My case is unpacked for the first time ever. This is my outfit for dinner. I'm wearing these jeans from Uniqlo. These are Jonathan Anderson times Uniqlo, and a black Uniqlo sweater with some shoes, very casual. But yeah, quite a large room, big living space. This massive bar-like cabinet area, loads of ornaments on. Here you have a bathroom, quite a nice one. I love the floor. Doing a very quick whiz because it's 7 o'clock, time for dinner now with Nathan. And then we have another bathroom through there. Bit of a mess because I've been getting ready. Not the usual NF neatness, but can't always be perfect. So yeah, that is me. And I'm gonna go meet Nathan now for dinner. Well, I'm back from our trip. It's a lot colder today. Honestly, it was raining this morning, and when we got back into Edinburgh, we caught the train home. My goodness, it was freezing, so I'm glad I took this coat. And this coat, I've kept it on because this is a new coat. And I know that I keep going on about Vinted, but I got this from Vinted, and it is a beautiful 100% wool coat. Gorgeous herringbone. And this was like £25. It's insane. So I'm really loving Vinted at the moment. So yeah, I'm back. It's now Thursday. I'm gonna unpack all of my things and get on with a little bit of work this afternoon. It's about 11 o'clock now, so it didn't take too long to get back. And that was nice to have a bit of a break. I needed that bit of a time away. I've been in the house a lot, and Edinburgh can become a little bit, it's not the biggest city in the world, so it can become insular. So it's nice to get away. And then next week we're going to Chatsworth in Derbyshire, which is my very favourite country house, and we're staying at their beautiful hotel, which is called the Cavendish Hotel. So it's going to be really, really lovely to do that. So the next few days, just winding down, getting on with some work, and yes, that is it. So I actually managed to have quite a good sleep last night, better than usual. So not having a glass of wine, not looking at my phone, having a bath when I got back to the room, really, I think it helped wind me down. I woke up at 2 o'clock and I thought, what's the time? And I checked and it was, and I was like, oh my God, how can I be awake? So I read that when you are waking like this, instead of laying there trying to get back to sleep and overthinking everything, the best thing to do is to get up, make yourself a cup of tea or something, and read a book. So I've been reading Joan Didion, The Year of Magical Thinking. It's taken me a little bit of time to get through this one, not because it's not incredible, it's because her writing is so beautiful, so complex. She's such an intellectual, and she writes in a way that doesn't give you everything. And I think that is quite magical, actually, because what I was thinking about as well is that her grief was not completely clear to her. She was confused by it. So the fact that she writes in a way that she doesn't give you everything that she wanted you to know, she peppers it through, little tidbits here and there, and what she's trying to say, it's so clever, so beautiful. So last night, when I was awake at 2 a.m, I read this for 30 minutes, finished it, and then I managed to get straight back to sleep, which was heavenly. I didn't wake up then till 6 a.m. this morning, so I managed to get quite a good sleep last night. But this was my first ever Joan Didion book, and I'm going to have to read this 2-3 times because it's one of those things where there's so many beautiful words, sentences. The way she writes is incredible that you have to focus, and otherwise you're going to miss everything out. So this is going to be one of those that I read again and again. But it's quite a beautiful book about grief, and the fact that I've been going through my own things as well kind of gets you to see that we all just go through life, and One of the things that she says so many times in this book is life changes fast, life changes in the instant. You sit down to dinner and life as you know it ends. And it's just so true, you just never know what's coming. So if you haven't read that, I would highly recommend it. It is a beautiful, beautiful book. So now I need to find my next Joan Didion book. If you have any recommendations, please do let me know. I know she's got a book about the death of her daughter. I don't think I want to read that one just now because I'm a little bit over grieving everything and grief. So I want something a little bit different. So I'm going to look for my next one and carry on reading because I'm really enjoying it. And as I'm speaking now, the sun is coming out. It's quite a beautiful day. So I'm going to get on with my day here in Edinburgh. I hope you've enjoyed this little travel vlog with me. It was a bit rushed. We had 2 nights and it was here and there, so we didn't really get to sit down with Nathan and have a proper chat. But next week we're going away all week. So we'll have a little catch up with Nathan, a little chat, and we can see how he's doing in life because we've missed him. All right, everybody, have a lovely, lovely rest of your week, whatever you're up to, and I will see you next time on Sunday. Take care.